we'll start again. Let's sit on the edge of the chair and start circling the torso around and around the sitting bones that we're sitting on.
How's it going, guys?
Oh, we're having issues today. So going around and around with the torso. So it's the top, the upper body that goes around the lower body. It's the head and the shoulders that's going around and around while the legs are not moving, hardly. If you put your fingers between the legs and the torso, you can feel the torso coming over and away, and over and away, and over and away. There you go. Beautiful. Around. You're making circles up on the ceiling with your head. And let's change the direction. It's just a nice way to warm up. And let's come to the center. You can rest your hands and just calm yourself down. And we're gonna make tiny little circles with the top of the head. So only the head will make tiny little circles. You can close your eyes and picture the top of your head drawing a circle on the ceiling. And change the direction of the circle. And still with your eyes closed and very quietly, notice if the circle is round or it's a little difficult to make a really round circle. And where is it not so round? More on the left side, more on the right side. Good. And come back to the center and open your eyes. And now we're going to make a larger circle where the head is rolling. Make sure you don't let it fall up too far, that you can still have control and keep it relaxed. Don't try to go towards difficult. Don't try to strain or push or stretch, just like a very soft ball that's going around and around, and it's beautifully kind of I'm missing the word, lubricated. There you go. And change the direction. And now open your eyes and make the same circle with your head with your eyes open, and see the difference. So the eyes are open and you are very softly turning your head. The eyes are open and they are looking to where the head is circling. The eyes are actually leading the way. Get the eyes to take the head around and around and around. And now change the direction and let the eyes take you in the opposite direction and let the eyes lead. The eyes are in charge of where you're going. So the eyes are a little bit ahead of the game. A little bit ahead of the game. So the eyes are making circles and your head is making circles. And rest in the center. And now close your eyes and make the circles again and compare how doing the circles with your eyes shut feels as opposed to the eyes leading the movement. And internally, decide which one do you like more, which one got you a better feeling and sensation. When the eyes did not see, or when you had your eyes open and they led the way. And change the direction. And your eyes are shut. And come to the center and open your eyes. Get your eyes to look to a corner. Stay there at the corner. And once you see as far as you've seen, take your nose to meet the eyes. And come back at one piece. So eyes go first. Eyes get stuck on that corner. Nose comes into the eyes. And then you come back to center. So I know I'm not saying it completely correct, but I want you to have the picture. So the eyes are going to the corner. Then the head follows. And you bring the head back to center. And eyes only. Head follows. And come back. And eyes. And head. And come back. And eyes. And head. And shoulder goes back, the same side shoulder goes back. And comes back, come back. Eyes, head follows. Shoulder goes back. Return. Eyes, head, shoulder, head and eyes. Come back. Only eyes. Head follows. Shoulder blade goes back. Head and eyes go back. Return everything to center. Only eyes. Head follows. Shoulder back. Head and eyes follow. Only eyes coming forward. Only head comes forward. Shoulder comes forward. So I'm saying it so you can, as you hear me, you know what to do. So don't get confused. We're doing the same thing, we're just breaking it down to little components. So, eyes only, head follows, shoulder blade goes back, eyes and head goes back. Only eyes come forward, only head comes forward, and shoulder returns. Nice. Let's do it one more time. Eyes only, head follows, shoulder goes back, head and eyes go back. Eyes come forward, head comes forward, shoulder comes forward. And now let's take everything back and see how far you can see. And is it easy? We're doing only one side. Now we're gonna do the other side. But before we go do the other side, just check to see how far you can go comfortably. See how far you see. And now we're gonna do it and see if we get better results. So now we're doing the side that you did not do yet. Only the eyes to the corner. The head follows. The eyes come back, and everything comes back. Everything comes back. Eyes go to the corner. Head follows. And everything comes back together. Now watch where your eyes are. Are you looking down on the floor? Do you look to the height of the windows? Where are your eyes? So, eyes only, head follows, and everything returns together. Eyes only, head follows, and both of them come back together. Eyes, head, and together coming back. Eyes only, head, and we'll come back. Next time we're gonna add the shoulder blades. So eyes only, head, shoulder blades come backwards, goes backwards, and everything comes back together. Eyes only, head, shoulder blades goes backwards, and when you come back straight forward. Good. And eyes, and head, and shoulder blade, and come back together. And eyes, head follows, shoulder blade, only the eyes go forward, only the head goes forward, you're looking at me, and then shoulder. Good. And eyes, and head, shoulder blade, eyes forward, head forward, shoulder forward. Let's do it a few more times. Eyes, head, shoulder blade, only eyes forward, only head forward, and shoulder blade. Eyes only, head follows, shoulder blade follows to the back. Now turn your head and eyes back and bring everything together. Eyes, head, shoulder blade back, eyes and head back, and come back as one to the center. Eyes, head, where's your chin? Is it parallel to the floor? Is it up? Is it down? Where are your eyes? Shoulder blade back, head and eyes back, and everything as a unit back to the center. Good, let's do it again. Eyes, head, shoulder blade, head and eyes forward, head forward, 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 shoulder. Again, eyes only, head follows. Shoulder blades goes back. Everything goes back, head and eyes. Now only the eyes come forward, only the head comes forward, and the shoulder. Let's do it again. Eyes, head, shoulder blade, head and eyes back, eyes forward, head forward, and now we're going to do the whole thing. Turn back, see how far you can see, and come forward. Easier? Good. Let's get the knees to go forward and back, forward and back. So the knees are moving forward and back because I'm moving my hip bone on the chair. Some of us would like to do this. Try not to. Try to, like you're going skiing. There you go. Skiing forward. Don't ski to the side, you're gonna fall. Ski forward, forward, forward. So these bones are moving back and forth, forward and backwards. So the people that have been with me for a long time know what I'm talking about, and for some of us it's a little bit new. Forward and back, forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. And start rocking forward and back, tuck, 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 tuck. Not side, forward and back, small, 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 like you're walking somewhere. Try to walk forward towards the stage. Chuck, 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 chuck. Forward, 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 forward. Step, step, step and back. Forward, step and back. Step, step, back. And forward, forward, back. Forward, forward, back. Forward, forward, back. Forward, forward, back. Forward and forward and back. And forward and forward and back. And forward and forward and back. And as you're going with the feet, also use your pelvis. Walk and walk. And walk and walk. And walk and walk. Put your fingers here and see if you can feel it moving forward and back. Okay, now just the hip. Just the hip. There you go, just the hip. Good. Open the knees, bring them together. Open the knees, bring them together. Open the knees and together. Open the knees and together. Open the knees and lift the foot up, 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 up as high as you can bring it close to you, and let it down. And lift it up, 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 as close as you can to yourself, and down. We're gonna do it 4 times. So this is number 3. And this is number 4. Now the other leg. Lift it up, hug it, and down. Lift it up, hug it, and down. And up, and hug it, and down. And up, and hug it, and down. So now we're gonna take your left leg, and we're gonna bring it close to almost underneath the chair, and we're going to take the right leg and we'll bring it a little bit forward. So push the left hip back, push the left hip back, press, kind of push it back. There you go. Get this leg shorter. Wonderful. Get it shorter. Get it shorter. And now get it shorter and stay there. So we're already about to turn. Now we're gonna turn the eyes and the head and the shoulder and look back as far as you can. Stay there and breathe. So your right hand is on your left thigh. So it gives you a little bit contra, and you can go even a little bit further back. And just breathe. Stay in this deep, deep rotation of the whole spine. And breathe. And now come back to the center. And bring your left leg forward. And bring your right leg right underneath the chair and the left one forward. And take your left hand and put it on your thigh. And go and turn your eyes, your head, and your shoulder blades, just like we did in the first half of the class, all the way back. And start breathing long and deep. Just relax and stay in this position and breathe in that really strong twist of your spine. And one more deep breath. And bring everything to the center. Release your hand, release your knees, your feet, and step back and step forward. And now when you twist, instead of putting your hand on your thigh, try to reach the chair and see if you can take the back hand and put it in the back of the chair and really twist. Move this hip and twist as far as you can. There you go. Maybe you can even see the watch on the wall. Maybe not, maybe yes. And breathe, don't push. Just get to your maximum twist and breathe deep and slow. Slow and deep. Another deep breath. And yet one more deep breath. Release the hands, release the shoulder blades, release the spine, and come back to center, and change. And put one hand on the chair, and if you can reach the back of the chair, and twist, 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 twist to the best of your ability, and stay there and breathe deeply. Look back, maybe you can see the watch. Back, you're looking back. Slow, deep breath. Pay attention that you're really breathing to the depth that you can achieve. Stretching the lungs all the way from the shoulder down to your belly button. And one more deep breath. And release the hands and release the shoulder blades and come back to center. And move the hands and the shoulders forward and back, forward and back. The hands are sliding on the thighs. They're sliding. It's like you're almost taking off to a flight. But it's not just the arms. That's not gonna work. this is not what we're doing. It's the whole thing. We want rotation, right? We want to rotate the spine. And now look to the side, look to the side, look to the side, look to the side. And stop in the center. I'm gonna add one thing. As you are going to the side, my hip goes back and up, down, back and up, down, back and up, okay? Move the hip as you're rotating, so every single vertebra will rotate. We have 7 in the neck, 12 in the mid-back, 5 in the lumbar, and we can rotate to the side. Look back, look back, look back. Get the shoulder blades to move back. Look back, wonderful. Look back, and rest. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Take another deep breath. Exhale. Take your left arm, bring the elbow close to you, get the elbow back, and see if you can see your elbow as it comes up. And come back. And take the other hand, bring the elbow close to your ribs, back, and see if you can see it with the corner of your eye. You're trying to look at it. I mean, you're looking at it, but you're trying to actually see it. And rotate back and look at the elbow, if you can, or at least in that direction, and other side. And change side, and change side. And one more time on each side, and change, and put your hands on over your knees. Get your fingers to hug the patella, the kneecap, and rock the hip back, and rock the hip forward, and rock the hip back, and rock the hip forward, and rock, head down, and rock forward, head up. Rock, look down, and rock forward, look up. And rock back, look down, rock forward, look up, and back, and forward, and back, and center. Put one hand on your heart and put your other hand on your heart and close your eyes. And just pay attention to the way that it feels inside. And what we've done today, we worked on rotation with the eyes, without the eyes, and then the eyes leading the head, leading the shoulder blades, allowing the pelvis to move. Then we added the legs in the direction of the rotation back. And we broke it down to pieces so we can see the effect. And go ahead and get your arms down and open your eyes. And I thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.